heading home. I just had to stop off at the shop in Ennis, and now I'm on the road home. Thank God. It's a long drive into Limerick, especially when your back isn't great. So hang on a second, let me just get situated here. Yep, okay. I keep meaning to get one of those bloody cloudy thingies. Okay. As you can see, it's not so bad here now. Snow-wise, it will just get really crappy when we get closer to home. So I was wondering how everybody is keeping. I know the snow over in the UK and is just awful. Well, I mean, it's the ice more than anything else that I worry about. You lot over there. Yeah, I mean, Kiss has already had a slip, and that was no fun. God love her. She's even though she's damaged herself, she's still out and up and doing things, and I tell you, she's tough stuff, that girl, tough stuff. So yeah, we're on the way home. You can see the sidewalks or the footpaths. Got a bit of snow. Well, it's more ice now, to be honest, and it's starting to rain, and it is 0 degrees, heading for -1 I think tonight, which isn't too bad really, when you think about it. I'm on YouTube chat, guys, so I can't, or I'm on YouTube live, guys, so I can't see the chat, unfortunately. So just hello to everybody. Hope everybody's well. Hope you're all keeping warm and safe. Wherever you are, keep nice and warm and safe. If you don't have to go out and don't have to drive, please don't. It's the roads are very, very sketchy, especially at night. Just don't they harden over with the cold, especially when there's no sun to sort of warm it up a little bit. Yeah, I suppose I'm a bit like Kiss. I'm out in the countryside, but I'm still in the big town at the moment. I know that always cracks people up. I'm in the big town. I'm in the big town of Venice. Ah, stop. Oh, lordy, lordy. I was going to try and get a few pals together and maybe go to New York for a weekend. Is anybody on for it? I haven't been to New York in ages. I have family over there, but I don't particularly really want to go and stay with them. They're over in Queens, and they're lovely. Don't get me wrong, they're lovely, but Breed died there last year. Bless her, she died of cancer. And it's really just the husband, and I think a couple of the younger lads are still left at home. I don't really want to stay there, you know. I don't really know her husband very well, to be honest. You know, obviously I knew her, she's my relation, but yeah, I don't really know the hubby, and the kids aren't really there. I mean, when I say kids, they're like 20-ish, you know, in or around that age, and I haven't seen them in years. So yeah, I would love to go back though. I'd love to go back shopping, hit Jersey Gardens and all of that again, shop till you drop. Yeah, I'd love to do that, but most of all, what I want to try and do is I really want to get this Lep Castle thing sorted out. There is another castle that I want to bring you guys to, if anybody is up for it, and it's huge. It's completely different to Lep Castle. Charleville Castle is an absolutely stunningly beautiful castle. I mean, it's absolutely stunning, but the history of that place, I mean, it's so old. The forest is so old, it's never been touched ever, you know. It's nearly as old as the land itself. You'd have to see the trees and everything to understand. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'd love to take you guys there as well. and the grounds and the land with it and everything. It's really, really cool. But yeah, if anybody's up for going to Lep, definitely let me know, because I really do want to do it, but I want to get it done and organised, you know, as soon as possible, because believe it or not, it does pack up. He does get, you know, a lot of bookings and people coming and this, that and the other. So yeah, I want to, like, there's no talking to Sean without having some sort of a date in mind, you know. So and I think he actually has somebody taking care of all that end of things now. I don't know, that the last I saw was there was a woman there kind of caretaking. Maybe it was just they were gone away, I don't know. But yeah, I'll give Sean a shout, but I just want to know when people think that they might be free. Anytime, it really doesn't make any difference to me, because I'm here, obviously. But it would be just good to know, so I can kind of box it off. And yeah, and we can look forward to that. So, am I back? I think so. I'll start that again. There is a part of the castle that we can't go into, obviously, because Sean lives there and his wife and his family. The last time I was there, there's like a little gate lodge just as you come in, on the left hand side, and they were renovating that. I think one of his daughters was coming home from somewhere and she was going to be moving in there to live there. Wow. Yeah, no thank you, no thank you. I mean, get me to spend 24 hours in there is a big enough job, but to live, oh, I don't know, I suppose if I had to I would, but it wouldn't be my first choice, to be honest. I don't even think I'd pitch a tent on the land. Yeah, so anyway, do let me know, because it would be great to get that boxed off, and then we can organise everything, you know, for it, towards it. Yeah, so I'll see if he can give me a discount. Oh, buddy old chum. I know, he's lovely, he is lovely. And I mean, I know the upkeep of that castle costs him a lot of money, you know, and he does it by himself. He can't afford to get people in, he does everything by himself. He's a lovely guy. He's an older man, he's lovely, he's really, really nice. So, you know, I certainly don't begrudge them on that. I would love to see the whole lot of it though finished, because when you go in and, you know, the part of the castle that we'd be using is the sort of, I call it the tower bit. That's the only part that we can really go to, but there's another part to the left of it that's still derelict. I would love to see that completely renovated and finished, and it would be just so cool. It really would. It would be amazing to see it done. And I have asked him, what about looking into government schemes and this, that and the other, and I just don't think he wants the hassle or the red tape. And you know, I can understand, I don't blame him, because that would bother me as well. You know, you're on somebody else's agenda and time and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I get it. So anyway, coming back from the hospital, it wasn't so bad. I actually had an MRI and a CT scan, which I wasn't expecting. So that was good. It was fine. Yeah, I'm thrilled. I was in for both of them. I didn't realise that. I just went in and she was like, oh no, we want you down here first and then come back over to us. And I was like, oh, okay. Which is great. It's done now. So yeah, hopefully wait and see. But typical me, it was in the MRI scanner thingy, and it's really, really loud. They give you earplugs to pop in your ears, and then they put other earphones over your earplugs because it's really, really loud. And even then, it's still loud. I had this sneeze just brewing, and you know, one of those big ones that you know it's going to hurt your throat. It's going to be one of those really, really big sneezes. Well, oh my God, it was all I could do to hold it in. I was taking the deepest breaths I could possibly take. Looking at the light, I'm like, oh please no, please no. But yeah, so that was fun. So yeah, that was good, all done and dusted. God, the roads are looking great here. I'm kind of impressed. I was really on the way home the roads to be like a skating rink, but it's not. So I really wish I could see chat. Let me see, there's little dots down here, but I don't know what they do. Nada, which is very annoying. Anyway, not tonight's problem, I'll figure it out another time. So, or maybe you can't see chat when you're on your phone when you go live. I don't know, I must actually look into that, because I've gone live before and it's kind of really annoying. It's bothersome, you know. So yeah, oh yeah, congratulations to COVID hitting your 1K. Hey, big boy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I know your video, I know I'm terrible. I stole it from your OnlyFans and I posted it. Well, I didn't really steal it from your OnlyFans, I'm lying. I stole it from Grindr. Shit, sorry, did I say that out loud? Sorry. No, it was really OnlyFans, it wasn't. Oh God, he's gonna kill me. Oh, I've got some more videos made, but I'll let them trickle out, you know, little bit by little bit. Oh Lord, oh dear. I'm looking forward to this roast, I really am. I'm really looking forward to this roast. Oh my God, your arse is going to be scorched by the time we're all finished with you. It might not be the best of ideas, but you know, okay, we'll go with it. Open season has been declared on the vids. Hey. Yeah, so that's it. I don't think there's anything else strange or startling or whatever. Heading home. Oh, it's gonna take me probably another half an hour, maybe. So I can't even see the stars. There's no stars because there's so much clouds up there. The clouds are so thick. Normally you can see the night sky and it's so pretty, but yeah, nada tonight because it's cloudy, which I suppose it's making it that little bit warmer. Not much, but it is making it a little bit warmer. So the spirit of Sheila, I saw your video. Oh my God. Burly leprosy. That was it. I was in the hospital. I was just scrolling through. I saw that. And that was it. I know people were looking at me like I had 10 heads. I just couldn't stop laughing. Who was that one that got me? Burly leprosy. Jesus Christ. Oh Lord. That's very funny. It was very funny. Well, what can you do? Yeah, you lie down with dogs, you're gonna get up with fleas. And that is the thing. Oh, I'm so ready for the sun. I'm tired of this now. In Ireland, well, in the west of Ireland, it seems to have been raining for months, non-stop. And when I mean non-stop, I mean, when I say non-stop, I actually mean non-stop. There's been a couple of hours here and there, you know, where it didn't rain, but the rest of the time it's been raining. It's just been so miserable. I'm seriously considering, I don't know, moving to Spain. So maybe do it for 6 months and see how I get on. And then, yeah, think about it after that. Don't really want to sell the house here, so probably rent it out. I don't know, but I'm pretty much done in this place. I'm just thinking of another winter here. They just seem to go on forever. They're not particularly cold now. Yeah, okay, this is cold. This is a particularly cold snap, obviously, the ice and snow and what have you, but ordinarily it's never really this cold, you know. Dublin to be a lot colder. You get this east wind in Dublin that literally cut the head off you. You don't get that in the west. You get the storms, okay, yeah, but you don't get that east wind, you know, which is weird. But yeah, it's definitely a lot milder over this side. Yeah, damp. It's the damp really that would kill you. So I think I've had enough. I just need to get everybody else on board. Which I think actually even my dad I think is on board. I want to bring my dad too. I want us all just to bugger off and, I don't know, buy a little abandoned town somewhere and move in. That would be lovely. I'd love that. That would be so cool. Yeah, buy a little abandoned town and have all your family there. That would be amazing. I would love that. But then what would you do for work? I suppose could work anywhere really. Yeah, but would you want to? You're in Spain. It has to have a pool, I suppose. Oh, you're just okay. Okay. So that's about it, folks. Just the long drive home. Has anybody gone over to roast COVID yet? Has anybody left him any has anybody said anything? Any funny comments? I know I don't know why I'm asking because I can't even see chat. Anyway, never mind. Okay, well I think I'm probably gonna call a halt to this because my hand is getting sore holding my phone. We don't really have a huge amount of anything to say really. I was just bored driving back from the hospital and wondering who it's about. It's really annoying that I can't see chat. 60 miles on. There's this little place here. Yeah, I know it's a bit slippery. It's a shipping container. I'll show you in a second. And it's this farmer. He set up this cafe. Well, not a cafe. It's a drive-through thingy. But there's also like what would you call it? Like a vending machine for milk and strawberry milk and chocolate milk and all this kind of thing. It's in there. I don't know where the vending machine. Oh, the vending machine is back there. But you get your container, like you know your usual 2-litre plastic container, and you can bring it back and they refill it, and obviously it's cheaper. But it's a really really cool little idea, and they do pasteurized and unpasteurized milk, and yeah, I think they do ice cream now and yogurt and stuff like that, which is cool. It's all farm fresh and it's a great idea. There's loads of them now going up all over the place. So yeah, it's great to see people sort of getting new ideas and fresh ideas and starting up new businesses, because Jesus, God knows COVID was so hard on everybody. Anybody who was in business, COVID was really fucking hard on people. Yeah, I've known so many people that have gone out of business. I mean, you can't trade. If you can't trade, what are you gonna do? Your bills are mounting up, everything's mounting up, and if you've got an office, a workspace, or a shop unit, you've got all sorts of stuff you've got to pay, and yeah, it's rough. So it's really good to see people with their thinking caps on and trying to capitalize on what they already have, or making a new business out of something that they already have. So I was really really impressed. And their stuff is really nice, I have to say. Their milk is fab. And you think, well, how different can milk be? Really different, absolutely. If you like strawberry milk and chocolate milk and stuff like that, you'd love it. It's really, really nice. I'm not a fan of it myself, personally. I find it just a little too sickly sweet. Yeah, I would give it a miss. I'm not actually a milk drinker either. I just have it in my coffee. But yeah, definitely, you can taste the difference in your coffee. Really nice. It seems to froth so much better. You know, if you have a little frothy machine. Ooh, I can see the road's getting a little bit iffy. I might slow myself down a bit. Oh no, it's not. Is that light or is it just the lights? Can't tell. Anyway, I think it'll be grand. So yeah, we're coming up to the Big Metropolis of Ennisdiamond. It's a big crazy town. The main streets of Ennisdiamond. Yeah, you'll love the place. It's hilarious. You blink and you'll have gone through it. It's not as bad as Kilfin. I'll have to drive you through Kilfenora one of the days. It's, you know, again, blink and you'll miss it. I think there's a church and 2 pubs. Oh, the Burn Centre's there. That's about it. Oh no, there is little shops, like tiny little local shops. But yeah. You know, they used to have a post office. That's gone now as well. They're closing all the post office for some reason. I don't know why. It's the older folks that I feel sorry for. You know, the ones that have been collecting their pension every Friday, and I don't know what they do now. You know, for some of them, it's the only people that they may have got a chance to speak to or see all week. And it's really quite sad that they're kind of doing that to them. But I suppose, what can you do? We did try and get them to keep it open, but I think the girl who was running the post office was kind of glad to be getting out of it. She was doing it for a very long time, so. Still a bit away from this time. There's no castle to my left here. I can't show you because you won't be able to see it. It's too dark. And I call it the Praying Hands, the way it looks. It's literally only, I think, 2 walls-ish. I haven't gone up to it because it's right in on somebody else's land, so you don't really want to be doing that. You never know if there's a bloody bull there either, but yeah, it's really quite cool. I must take a picture of it or a video the next time I'm passing it. You know, it looks like Praying Hands when you're at a certain angle driving past it. I wonder, will it snow later? I hope not. Well, I'd rather it snow than rain and then freeze. On the main streets of Ennisdiamond in a few minutes. Main streets. I do love living out in the country, but the one thing that bothers me is, you know, if you do need to go to the hospital or whatever, you've got an hour or more than an hour to get into Limerick, and it's just a pain in the arse. You know, we did have a hospital in Ennisdiamond. Actually, they sort of opened it up from 9 to 6, I think, Monday to Friday, for general sort of x-rays, stitches, this, that and the other kind of triage type of thing. it's anything more, they send you off to Limerick. They'll ambulance you into Limerick. Which is kind of good, because you're not having to go all the way into Limerick for maybe just stitches, or x-rays and a cast, or stuff, those kind of common things that kind of happen on the regular. But County Clare is one of the biggest counties in Ireland, and we have no general hospital. None. We have no maternity hospital. It's absolutely insane when you think about it. Like, none whatsoever. So there hasn't been a Clare baby born in Clare, and I don't know how long, unless it was born on the side of the road. It's either been born in Galway or Limerick, which is a shame. A lot of people are choosing home births now, and I think it's a great idea, but I think for me personally, I would be too nervous. I would want the reassurance of knowing that if anything did go wrong, I would be in the right place for things to be sorted out ASAP. When I was in labour on my youngest daughter, I had a stroke. I had no prior condition leading up to it. I had no blood pressure issues. I had no clotting issues. I had nothing. No issues of any description. I didn't have a very healthy pregnancy. I was constantly sick. I had a lot, just this, that, and the other. A lot of different things. But the stroke was awful. So yeah, I think I'd need the comfort of the hospital, just so I wouldn't be freaked out. There's just too much that can go wrong. Here we go, the main town of Ennistimon. Feast your eyes. It's actually really pretty during the day. This is a great spot. This pub. It's a great spot. Hot duggins. Great music, great food, great crack. Crazy wild town. That used to be my shop. The phone shop, that used to be my shop. Hotel. The St. Paul's take you on a walk around by the Falls Hotel. There's a beautiful glen down there as well that you can walk. But it is really haunted down there. There's a lot of people, unfortunately, that hung themselves down there. And that's Ennistimon. That's Ennistimon. Been through it. And there you go, guys. The mean streets of Ennistimon. Boring the arse off all of you. I'm boring the arse off myself. Do I see lights? This drive home is a pain. When are they going to invent teleporting? That'd be so cool. Oh, can you imagine? It'd be bloody brilliant. Be teleporting all over the place. No more driving. No more road tax. Insurance. Yay! No more idiot drivers. I'll have to definitely take you guys down to Fingal Beach. The Hinge Beach is not, it's lovely. It's a really, really, really long beach. It's really pretty. But it's just, I'm not a big fan of seaside town kind of places. They're fine, they're grand, you know, but it wouldn't be my sort of cup of tea. I do love the beach though. But Fingal Beach is just, it's something else. It's beautiful. There's no like amusements or shops or chippers or restaurants or any of that kind of shit. It's just sort of out in the wilds on its own. But it does have like a little caravan park beside it. That people generally, it's generally jammed in the summer. And there you can go camping there as well. I mean, it's a really nice setup. They have showers and things there for after you come out of the sea and you want to wash off the salt, because it is quite salty. What are you doing now, Sonny? Right, turn. Yeah, Fingal is gorgeous. So you're out in the water and you look back and you're not looking at a load of buildings, like, you know what I mean? You're just looking at beautiful countryside and the rocks. Just, it's so pretty. But it's cold. The water is bloody freezing. But you know, you do feel amazing when you get out of it though. Hyperventilating when you get in. You know, you go, yeah, it's time to get out. That happens at this, especially at this time of the year, that happens fairly bloody quickly. And as used to it as you get, the water is always still cold. Let's just say, like, that was the one thing about Portugal that, you know, it's lovely, but I'm like, I want the water to be warmer, but, you know, it's fine. Once you're in, you're in. It's just the getting in part. Ugh, that's the part I hate. Just jump in. It's over and done with. Oh God. Not the last time. One of the times I was coming back from my dad's house. I'd driven right across the country. I'd been on the motorway. Yeah, everything. I had pulled in about 3 or 4 times because there was some sort of racket under the car and I couldn't figure out what it was. I got out, I pulled in a couple of times. I thought it was a flat tire. It wasn't a flat tire. I got to about here and the rattling got really bad. And as I was coming down just here, my left front tire flew off, hit the oncoming car, and ended up in the ditch. There was a house just there, but that's been tore down. My car continued to scrape along the road. I don't know how I didn't go over. I was just trying to bring it to a stop really, really slowly because I didn't want to go over. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was horrible. And you know, you're like a few minutes away from home. It's true, all these weird accidents happen when you're really close to home. So that was scary. But I knew something was wrong. It was driving me nuts. I had pulled over, I think 4 times, 3 or 4 times anyway, to see what was wrong. And the nuts and the wheels of my tires are recessed. It would never have dawned on me to check the nuts on the car, to be honest with you. Anyway, it would never have dawned on me to do that. But now, absolutely, if I'm driving anywhere far, if I have to go to Dublin or Wexford or Limerick, anywhere that I have to, you know, go for a bit of a stretch, I check them now. Yeah, that frightened the bloody life out of me. And the poor guy that was driving the car coming the other way, it smashed his radiator in his car, and it fucked up his car, like. oh, that was a bit of a mess. But nobody was hurt, thankfully. It's just one of those things. Fucking hell. Now we're going through the little town of Kilshanny. I used to live in Kilshanny. And there we've been through Kilshanny. There was a pub and a church. That's it. That's Kilshanny for you folks. It's actually quite big. The townland itself is quite big. And the primary school is just up there to the left. That's where my lads used to go. Oh yeah, when I say lads, I think some people are confused by that. I don't mean boys. In Ireland, when we say, come on lads, it means people in general. I know my friends get that, but I don't know if a lot of others, especially the Americans, I don't know if you get that. If ye, we have a habit of saying ye as well for you. I don't know if ye get that, like. Yeah, so it'll be like, come on lads. Alright lad. Where's the ye? Oh, nearly home, nearly home, nearly home, nearly home. No, we'll be bold. Anybody knows Dulan or has heard of Dulan? That left down there will bring you down to Dulan. That's beautiful as well, actually. You catch the ferry there over to Inishere. Oh, you have to. No, okay, I'll have to go over to Inishere and do a live from there, or take videos or one or the other. It's absolutely beautiful, and on a good day, you could be in the Mediterranean. The water is crystal clear, the sand is snow white, and it's just beautiful. And the boat ride over is about half an hour, maybe. It's grand. And everybody speaks Irish over there, so it's a bit of crack. You get to use your language, but their dialect is different, so you're listening, you go, kind of sounds a bit like, so it can be a little bit difficult to tune into sometimes. But like, anywhere you go, everyone's got a different dialect. We were taught Irish in Dublin, and then you go to like the Gaeltacht up in Galway or Kerry, or they're all different dialects, and it can get quite complicated, and everybody says things differently, and yeah, it can be a bit of a head melt sometimes, but it's good crack, you know. Especially over in Inishere. Oh, you'd love it. There's one place to go, and it's a pub, it's a shop, it's a bike rental, it's it's everything. It's a B&B, it's a whatever. It's hilarious. So the boat pulls in, and you know, walk up the pier a little, and it's there. But the whole island is just stunning. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's a lovely little spot. I would have lived over there if we could have got a house over there. I know it sounds a bit mad, but it's just so beautiful and so peaceful. I think there's 2 cars over there in total on the island. 2. Isn't that mad? You know, there's a lot of people still do the horse and cart thing, and there's just something lovely about it. There really is. It's just the pace, and you know, nobody locks their doors, and maybe they do in the summer when there's lots of strangers about. But it's just so lovely. The views, such a pretty place. To dox myself, so I'm just going to put my camera down for a second. Because there are some that would love to know exactly where I live. You're not going to. Sorry guys, I just need to pass these signposts. And we're back. So yeah, this is the little secondary roads, and as you can see, they ain't great. This is all nice, so I'm taking it nice and handy. To reading your comments. I do have to say again, well done, Spirit of Sheila. That was absolutely hilarious. Burly leprosy. That just finished me. That finished me. I mean, like, that was absolutely brilliant. Oh lordy. Signposts. So many little roads, back roads. You know, when we first moved over this way, it's so easy to get lost. Hard to believe that we're here for 4 years now. It's mad. We're 20 odd years in Clare now, but 4 years and living here. We were further west Clare originally. Well, we were originally in Kilshanny, but we've moved so many times since we got here. Okay. I'm gonna drop this again because again I don't want to dox myself. It's actually not as bad as I thought this road was going to be. I would imagine my laneway is going to be really bad, because I'm the only house on it, and there's the riding school is closed. Well, you know, this time of the year it's not doing anything. Oh, I'll have to, guess I'll have to show you the stables. My neighbour, they were actually been away for I don't know how many weeks now, or maybe months. Oh yeah, maybe 5, 6 weeks. They were in Australia and they just came back, was it yesterday I think? God, could you imagine coming back to this after being in the heat? Horrible. Just depressing. Oh, 3 or 4 small kitties as well, Jesus. Less stables. I'll have to show you again during the day. Okay. I do like the way the ice sparkles though on the light. It's really pretty. See their little claw prints, and then there's the foxes. Okay, on that lovely note, my lovely ladies and gents, I'm going to love you and leave you. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.